Hey there friends, and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be looking at Marvel Rivals Season 1 Part 2 or Season 1.5 or whatever you want to call it, and everything that is in the game because of that. Now, first off, biggest thing you're going to notice is, well, the thing. And here's the thing. Now, we also have, of course, the Human Torch. Both of these characters are available as soon as this releases. This isn't out yet. I got early access because I am a creator, but we'll talk about both of them in a little bit. We're going to very quickly go over one other thing though, because if you go over to the Battle Pass, we have a very big change. Now, this isn't my normal account, so I have not purchased any of it, but at the very end of the Battle Pass, you'll notice a brand new page where you can trade in 1,000 chrono tokens to get 100 units. This is a really interesting change. This will not be available unless you purchase the premium version of the Battle Pass, the Luxury Pass. So if you purchased either the normal Luxury Pass or the bonus Luxury Pass, like I'm about to do, just for the sake of this video, do that real quick. Now you'll notice that you need to redeem all of the other Battle Pass rewards, but once you do, you will be able to trade in all of your extra chrono tokens for units, which I think is really smart, mainly because of the fact if you are actively playing and you've finished the Battle Pass, which I think we're just about to get to where everyone's finishing the Battle Pass, you're gonna have a lot of chrono tokens left over. So it's nice that you're gonna be able to actually do something with that. These will not automatically trade in your chrono tokens when the season ends, so you will need to do this manually before the season ends. Otherwise, you will not get it. Now, normally your chrono tokens will just automatically trade in for whatever you can have or don't have when the season ends, but this is the exception. And this is a really good change. Even though it's not a lot, it's just a way to get a bunch of extra stuff for free. Now, we also have 3 new big outfits in the game. We're gonna go over the 2 that are in the store first. We have the Human Torches right here. Now, this is from one of the, not new comics, it's actually pretty old at this point, but it is from the time he was thought to be dead for a little while in the Negative Zone, and it is the Negative Zone Gladiator bundle. As you can see, it's got this interesting outfit and this weird Negative Zone stuff going up his arm and on his face, which is different from the comics. We also have a MVP screen and stuff. This is his nameplate for it, spray. His emote, which is Insect Killer, and his MVP screen right here, which looks really, really good. Then we have my personal favorite, which is the Things Trench Coat bundle, and you'll get this trench coat spray, this nameplate, and then his emote, which essentially his hat is just on fire. I'm assuming from Johnny, and he's very angry about that. And then we have his MVP screen, which is so good. Look at this. Just absolutely amazing looking. Now, both of those can be purchased for 1,600 units, and if you somehow missed it, we also have the wedding outfits for both Sue and Reed, which we have this really nice bundle where you can actually get both of them for only 2,800, which is a pretty good deal. Now, that is all of the new stuff for the store, but there's also 2 other outfits you can get, and then 1 other outfit, which we'll go over. Of course, we have the default Human Torch outfit, as well as the First Family Recolor, which is just the black and blue version, which I think definitely does look a bit better in my personal opinion. Of course, this is his default MVP screen, and his default emote is this. And then if you go over to his proficiency screen, we have his default spray, his KO prompt, his other KO prompt, and his Lord icon. Then we're gonna go down to the thing. We've got his normal skin, then we have his recolor, which I actually think that the white one looks better on this one. I think it would have looked better if this black and blue part was reversed, but I think that they still look good. I just think the white one actually looks better for him. Then we have his normal MVP screen right here. Good looking. Then his normal default emote, just him shaking his hands a little. And then we're gonna go over to his proficiency screen. We have his new spray, his KO prompt, his second KO prompt, his Lord avatar. Now, there is also a new event that's going to be starting, and it is the Midnight Features Part 2 event. Now, one big thing you're gonna notice is that Blade is once again featured very heavily here, and actually he's also featured in the brand new map. And it's looking pretty likely at this point, in my opinion, that he is going to be one of the characters coming in Season 2. That's not confirmed, but I just think that it's very interesting, and this looks very suspiciously like the normal in-game character renders for all of the playable heroes. I don't know, I just think it looks suspicious. That's all I'll say on that. I'd actually been saying that that's probably going to happen in another video that I've been editing since the game release, but that took a bit longer than expected. Anyways, we also have some other stuff which I'm not going to go over, but we have some new rewards that you'll be getting from this. We have 3 brand new gallery cards. We have Turning the Pages, Star Turn, and Plans Within Plans, which we're going to go over to the gallery real quick. We have the Turning the Pages one. You can't really see it too well, but it looks like Doctor Strange is right there. Then we have this one, which is the Star Turn, and it looks like that's Human Torch right there in the center. And then the last one is called Plans Within Plans, and it looks like Doctor Doom is standing right there over somebody with something in his hand, presumably being the Darkhold. You'll also be getting the Ratata Score nameplate. I can't pronounce this. It's the squirrel guy. You're going to be seeing him in the game. But the last reward, which is the best reward, is the Carved Traveler costume for Groot. And this is from the comics, and it's one that I really wanted in the game, and it just looks so good here. You'll notice that it has kind of this looks like almost like an ember kind of effect coming off of him or something, but it just looks so nice in the game. And it is from the Rocket and Groot mini comic series. I don't think it was that long, but it also is labeled as 1817 for some reason, like the Rocket Raccoon skin, but I believe that that is a mistake because I don't know why it'd be part of that set. It has no relation to that set. I'm glad that this is a free skin. It looks really good, but I'm also kind of sad that it's a free skin because it means we won't have an MVP screen for it. Now, you'll also see on the mission screen, just like before in the last event, you can do one or the other for a lot of these challenges. There's a new Happy Squirrel spray, a new Holy Onk spray, a new Mr. Fantastic spray, just called Fantastic, and we're gonna go over to that spray screen real quick. I'm gonna just go down to the bottom, and you can see all 3 of them right here, the Happy Squirrel, Holy Onk, and the Fantastic one. And then there's one that is not currently listed in that event, but will be part of the last one, seemingly, and it's Count Dracula, who is also going to be featured on the brand new map quite a bit. Now, there are a couple more cosmetics left to go over, because if you go over to the ranked competitive mode, you'll notice that we have some new stuff. Now, if you missed the news about all of the ranked stuff, when the update releases, you will receive rewards based on your top rank so far in Season 1. That includes all of your crests, as well as the Blood Shield Sue skin. But since it wasn't announced too far ahead of time, you'll also be able to earn the Blood Sue skin in the second half of the season, alongside a new skin for Human Torch called Blood Blaze. We also, of course, have brand new crests, and this time it's going to, from now on, be different for every single rank going up to One Above All. So we have a Grandmaster crest, a Celestial crest, Eternity and One Above All crest, and if you are in the top 500, you will be able to get this crest, which is animated, and I'm assuming that that's going to be how it is for future seasons as well. We also have a brand new Central Park map featuring Dracula's Castle and a treehouse for Squirrel Girl. You'll also be trying to get Ratata to the end of the map as the actual, objective. We also have, of course, our brand new characters, so we're gonna go over them right now. Going over to their abilities, first off, we're gonna talk about the Thing. We have his normal basic attack, which is called Rocky Jab. Then we have his ultimate, which is called Clobberin' Time. It kind of just slams down on the ground and launches people up. Then we have the Yancey Street Charge. A really great charge attack. And at the end, he slams down. Then we have the Embattled Leap, which allows you to jump toward your ally, and it applies damage reduction to both you and your ally. This could be really helpful for any dive tanks or any dive just duelists that you're trying to protect, or even if just someone's getting too close to your supports. Then we have the Stone Haymaker, where you just do a very strong heavy attack, and the Unyielding Will passive, which makes him immune to launch up, knockback, and other displacement effects. This is a really interesting one, and I believe that this is the first type of ability that's like this, where it essentially cancels out other people's stuff. Like, for example, you can see right here, Hawkeye's trying to knock him back doesn't do anything. Now, we also have some team up abilities, which we'll go over in a minute, but first we're going to go over to Human Torch and look at his basic abilities. We have his Fire Cluster, which is his basic attack. He just launches some fireballs, and you can see that it's taking some of these flame symbols. Then we have Supernova, his ultimate, explode with cosmic fire to deal damage to enemies. You'll also notice that his actual, like, design changes to be kind of more what you'd expect from Human Torch, where you can't really see the underside of his outfit. Blazing Blast will transform into Flame Tornado, and Plasma Body can be activated without any cost. Now, Plasma Body is his other attack. Right here, hold O to enter a state of accelerated ascent, and his Blazing Blast, which was mentioned, it launches a fireball to deal damage or create a flame field at the targeted area. And as you can see right there, it left some fire behind on the ground, which is burning the enemy. Then we have Pyro Prison, which is really interesting. You kind of just place down 2 or more, and then you can activate it, and it does this kind of symbol. And you'll notice that you can actually do more than 2, I believe. I believe you can do up to like 4. And then we have the Flaming Meteor, where he just dives down and it knocks back enemies and detonates any flame fields hit. All right, now we're gonna go over to the team ups, and we're gonna first look at the Fantastic Four team up, which has been updated to now include both the Human Torch and the Thing. The Invisible One taps into her powers, channeling psionic might to fortify the entire team. The Formidable Force bolsters all 3, granting damage resistance. Once activated, they continually generate bonus health, making up for lost health with each passing moment. And as you can see right there, when they activate this little shield thing on themselves, they get some extra health right there. Then we have United Siblings, which is just his version of it, where he gets the bonus health. Breeds, once again, same exact thing. And then we have the Thing, exact same. And there you go. We also have 2 other new ones, or kind of just 1 new one, because the Thing has been added to the Fastball Special. If you go over to Wolverine, Hulk, and the Thing can interact with each other. Once both parties confirm, Hulk and the Thing can both lift Wolverine and press the button to hurl him forward. It's going to be the exact same thing as with the Hulk. It's only that now the Thing can also do this. And I'd suspect that if we ever get certain other characters, that we will see them be able to do the exact same thing. Next, we have Storming Ignition. When the Human Torch activates Supernova, Storm can summon an Omega Fire by selecting a Flame Tornado with Omega Hurricane. Likewise, when Storm unleashes Omega Hurricane, the Human Torch can transform into a Burning Hurricane with Supernova. Any Flame Tornado caught in a Burning Hurricane will grow in size and damage. This might be the most broken ability. We'll have to actually see how it works in game, but as you can see, he can ignite her ultimate with his ultimate and vice versa. And then his tornadoes that he places down also get bigger. So it's gonna be insane. I'm interested to see how much damage all of that does. Now, we do also have some patch notes and a few other really, really minor changes, not really additions. I'm not gonna go over that stuff just because it would add a lot of extra time to this video. If y'all do want me to do that in the future, I can, so let me know in the comments below. I will have a link to those in the description and the comments as well if you want. And if you want to see more videos like this and see them early and all that kind of stuff, you can subscribe and you can become a member and all that. Anyways, I'll see you guys all next time. Thanks for watching. I'm also going to be streaming tomorrow, and it's going to be streaming this, so if you want to watch that, stay tuned.